Hello, folks. How are you doing? My name is Melvin, and welcome. So, I've always been a ambitious person. Um, I reached for the stars. At that same time, I was also the happiest I ever was. Definitely, I had a lot of issues. I wasn't really good at socializing, and I used to cry a lot, and I did suffer from bullying at a young age, but I was still very, very happy. I think I know why. And I think I also know why nostalgia is so powerful, and why maybe when you were a kid, you were having the time of your life. So everyone agrees that when you're young, you're being taught very, very specific things. And those things are going to follow you for the rest of your life. They say that the first 5 years of growing up is one of the most important. That is going to determine who you are. I think it also determines the things you like, the things you don't like, maybe where your fears come from, things like that. It shapes you a lot. And one of the first things you learn is that you like being happy, you like having fun. And I think that's why for a long time people gravitate towards those things. More kids will usually play video games, they'll go outside, they'll have fun because being happy is their top priority. And we think that as we get older that no, that shouldn't be our top priority. It should be other things. Or that we still think happiness is our top priority, but we're trying to find it in very maybe like unhealthy way. And the reason why I say that is, as you get older, I think your ambitions also kind of get bigger. That's what I'm trying to say is when you're a kid, finding $15, $30 that made your day. You know how much candy you could buy with 15 to 30 bucks? But then as you get older, you're like, yeah, $1,000. Wow, that sounds like a lot. And then when you get to be my age, wow, $1 million. That sounds like a lot. And then maybe when you get older than that, you're like, oh, the lottery. It's over $1 billion now. That's what I want. That is my dream. And what can be harmful about that thinking is that we think that is the necessity, that is what we need to be happy. But something I have been realizing is it no matter what goals you have, no matter what job you're working, no matter what the situation is around you, you first have to know that you want to be happy and that you're willing to do whatever it takes to be happy. And when you realize that if that's really what you're saying to yourself, if that is what you truly want, if you truly want to be happy, you have to start with the simple things first, the little things first. Getting that extra sleep, eating, getting the nutrition you need, exercising, calling a loved one, saying I love you, spending extra time maybe with a pet. I say that as I'm petting my cat. Um, you know, Spending a little extra time on the hobbies you enjoy. Um, and just kind of taking those few breaths to remind yourself that those simple steps, no matter what your goals are, no matter what your ambition is, that is going to be your first step. I think what's a great thing about people who are retired is that I think they do eventually realize that, you know. That's what, at least from what I've noticed. I live in Wisconsin. It seems like half the people I talk to are retired. And yeah, the thing that they realize is that after years and years of working to the bone, that the secret to happiness is easier than what most people think. It really is just taking the time to acknowledge that I have everything I need. And of course, having money after years of working, that's definitely going to help you. There's no denying money's important, and money helps you with, fixing your problems. So if you're someone who's poor and has to work constantly to pay bills and, get out of debt, then happiness is kind of a harder thing to grasp. But if you can manage the simple stuff, I definitely think you and I can get through this. We can finally start being ourselves without feeling bad about it, without feeling guilty, saying to ourselves that we have to accomplish everything on our bucket list. If I don't go to Japan, that's fine. If I stay in the same job for the rest of my life, that's fine. If I never become the movie star or the movie director that I've always dreamed of, that's fine. If I stay exactly as I am right now, that is fine. And of course, whenever I give out these messages, these advices, I'm just understand that I'm trying my hardest out there. I'll fail at something. I'll be bad at something. But I'll keep trying, But we got this. We got this. We got this, folks.